Okay, well, that's an area. Yeah. Hi. Welcome to Allison's Kitchen. Just kidding, it's AJ's too. Today, we are gonna be making some healthy, delicious, high protein TikTok desserts. We're gonna take 3 different recipes that I found on TikTok. We're gonna try them out and see how they are. This video is gonna be fun. You can follow along. The recipes are gonna be down below along with the macros. Before we start, don't forget, if you like this video, click that subscribe button so that bell notifies you every time that I upload a new video. Don't forget to like the video and follow my Instagram. All right, let's get into these desserts. Dessert has 2 S's, dessert has 1. We always want more desserts, so we have 2 S's. Thought that would be a fun fact since we're on the topic of desserts. Our first TikTok recipe comes to us from Hank Tolman. I'm going to link him in the description so you can go check out his channel. We are going to be making protein Cinnabon cake. Tastes like a Cinnabon. Have you guys ever had those huge Cinnabons in the airport or the mall? They are just to die for, but we're gonna do it the healthy way. We're gonna get going. I got my blender, my ingredients. Let's make this protein Cinnabon cake. I can't say it. We are gonna start with 2 cups of oats. They can be quick oats, they can be regular oats, any sort of oats. So we're gonna get 2 cups of these oats and we're gonna put them in a blender. Remember, you can use any sort of blender you'd like, anything that blends things up. Oops. There, we got our oats. The next ingredients, 1 cup of egg whites. I enjoy using the carton egg whites because it's quicker and easier and you don't have to separate out the yolks. And don't forget, preheat the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, just so it's ready when you're done mixing it up. Next will be 1 cup of milk.
He just sent us milk.
So I take it, you can use any milk you want. I'm gonna use healthy, delicious almond milk. So we're gonna get 1 cup of milk here. And we'll dump that in. Our next ingredient is a pinch of salt. I'm gonna just use my salt shaker and just kinda
shake it in.
Got our salt. Next is our handy dandy baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Next, most important, protein powder. So choose your favorite vanilla protein powder. And we're gonna put 4 scoops. I'm gonna use my Vega Sport vanilla protein powder. Now it is time to blend this up. Okay, taking it a step back for a second. So I used vegan protein powder and it didn't want to blend. I don't know what it is, lots of different fillers, but it turned into clay. So I redid everything and I used whey protein powder. We're gonna go ahead and blend it up with the whey vanilla protein powder. See if it works a little better. So that worked out super well and we got our batter all ready to go. Now I didn't have the same bundt type cake pan that he did, so I'm gonna use a small casserole dish. And I'm gonna start out by greasing it up with some Country Crock light butter. All greased up and ready to go, we are going to pour our batter into the pan. Ooh. Ew. Ooh, I got it in my hair. I'm gonna set this aside and grab a small bowl. Now we're gonna mix up cinnamon, butter, and brown sugar to top it off. Now we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. That's about 1. And last but not least, we gotta sweeten it up with some brown sugar. 3 tablespoons. Now we're gonna mix it all up. As you can see, it's a little thick. I'm gonna put it in the microwave for about 15 seconds so it kind of makes it easier to put on top. Much better. So now he says to glob it on top. So I'm gonna put a bunch of globs and then I'll show you how I swirl it up. It actually already looks delicious. We're gonna get it in the oven at 325 degrees for 30 minutes. So our protein Cinnabon bread is all done, and look how delicious it looks. I'm gonna cut it up and give it a taste, and then I will rate it out of 10. All right, look at this delicious Cinnabon.
I can't say it.
Cinnabon protein bread. I'm so excited to take a bite. Here we go. That's amazing. Wow. It's nice and dense and thick, and it's got that cinnamony taste on top. Next time I make this, I am going to double the amount of the cinnamon brown sugar mixture, just so we have a little bit more of that sweet topping. Overall, the texture is a little bit dense, but it makes it nice and thick and filling. I would probably rate this, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
Very, very good.
Okay, we are ready for our next TikTok recipe. This recipe is edible cookie dough. I know all of you love chocolate chip cookie dough, but can we eat it raw? We also don't want to eat fatty cookie dough. We want cookie dough with protein. Let's combine the two and make some edible protein cookie dough. The TikTok user that I got this recipe from is, I can't really say the name, so I'm gonna put it right here. It's Arya Sab, if I'm saying that right. Check out her TikTok account. This is a great recipe. Well, we will see if it is. And this cookie dough has 15 grams of protein in it. Don't we all want cookie dough with that much protein in it? Cookie dough that builds the biceps. So we are gonna start with 1 scoop of vanilla protein powder. And for this one, I'm trying out the vegan one again. Let's hope it works out. Okay, so we got our protein powder, and next we are going to add some peanut butter. We're gonna put in 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Next is our vanilla. We're gonna do 1 cap. So we're just gonna flip the lid over, pour it in, dump in the vanilla. Last but not least, we're gonna add some almond milk. And actually guys, I ran out of almond milk with the cinnamon bread, so I'm gonna use water. Let's hope it works out. I have faith. 1 tablespoon of water. And mix it all up. Okay guys, we have 1 ingredient left in this cookie dough, and guess what that is? The best ingredient there is, and that is chocolate chips. Let's go. And just remember, you can add as much chocolate chips as you'd like, because sometimes we're chocolatey people and we just require that, and that's me. Let's start with 1, see how it looks, and maybe add another. And I'm using dark chocolate. Kind of makes you feel like you're a little healthier, right? And we will mix it up. Gotta add some more chocolate chips. Time to try it. And I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek. Look at that. Edible cookie dough at its finest. Let's try it out. And get like a nice glob of it. I can't believe this is protein cookie dough. It tastes like real cookie dough. Go try it for yourself. Super easy, delicious. I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. Okay guys, we're on to our last recipe, and it is going to be chocolate protein cupcakes. We are gonna start with blending some oatmeal like we did in the first recipe. And by the way, before we get going, the TikTok user that I got this recipe from is it's.razzies. This is his TikTok. It's gonna be in the description. Check out his page. Seems like a great recipe. I cannot wait to try it. We're gonna start with a half a cup of oats. We're gonna put it in the blender, blend it up so we have some oat flour. And that's a wrap. We got some oat flour ready for the cupcake. Now we're gonna need a nice mixing bowl. And don't forget, preheat that oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit so it's ready when you're done mixing. On to the next ingredient. We're gonna leave this flour aside just for a sec. We're gonna do 3/4 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. Make sure it's plain. Now we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of almond milk. And like I said, ran out of that almond milk, so I'm just gonna go with water. Pretty sure it will work because it did for the last recipe. We got a 1 on the 2. Next, we're gonna do 1 full egg. Oops, that was a close one. Next, we're gonna add some low-calorie, light, sugar-free syrup. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons. So we added our 1/3 cup of cocoa powder, and then you're gonna add your protein powder. In the TikTok, for his recipe, he uses chocolate protein powder, and I'd have to agree with that. Chocolate cupcakes can't get enough chocolate with chocolate cocoa powder, and also those chocolate chips that are coming up next. Let's add this protein. 1 scoop. We're gonna mix this all up. We're gonna add in our oat flour. Nice and chocolatey. Okay, look at that beautiful cupcake batter. I cannot wait to sink my teeth into those cupcakes. Brownie cupcakes, that is. Alrighty, now we're gonna add the best part, chocolate chips. We are going to do 1 tablespoon, and then eye it, maybe add some more. Alright, that doesn't look like very much. I'm gonna do 2 because chocolate is life, like I said. Alright, let's mix that baby up. Okie doke. Now to prepare it in the pan. I got some nice cupcake holders so we don't have to clean the pan afterwards. In his video, he made about 4 cupcakes with this recipe, so we'll see how it turns out. Look at these messy hands. That's the only thing you can do. 20 minutes in the oven, and then we'll see how they turn out. So the chocolate protein cupcakes are all done, and I'm gonna go grab them, show you them, and then try them out. Look at these things, aren't they neat? I'm not the Little Mermaid complete. Just kidding. Chocolatey delight. And now that they're done, I'm gonna taste test one and rate it out of 10. I'm gonna pick this juicy one. I guess I wouldn't call it juicy. I call it chocolatey. Chocolate's life, like I said. Ooh, look at this. Chocolatey chips in the middle, nice and melted. Here we go. Whoa. Okay. Well, that's an hi. Very easy to score this one. 1 bite, 10 out of 10. Hands down, this one wins. While I'm at it, I'm gonna let AJ test try it. He hasn't scored the other ones, but we'll see what he gives this one. I'm just gonna let him bite this one. AJ, get over here. Time for you to test try these protein cupcakes. He broke a piece off. Didn't take a bite out of it. Are you afraid of my germs?
No. Very
Just kidding.
chocolatey. I love it.
I know, it's good, right?
Yeah. What?
I mean, this won't count towards the total, but what would you rate it out of 10?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
8.5. And I have a hard scale too.
Okay. I'll take
good.
it, I'll take it. They're really good, right? I need to figure out how to frosting on those next time, even though they're more like brownies.
Frozen frosting?
Yes, we will figure out the macros. They will all be listed in the description. So those are the 3 healthy, high-protein TikTok recipes I tried. Let me know how they turn out for you. Now I have healthy desserts in my fridge, and I have no excuses to eat high sugar, low protein, waste of food desserts. That sounded weird.
Empty calorie dessert.
Yes, I have no excuse to eat empty calorie desserts because I've got these delicious, even better than normal desserts that are high in protein and you're gonna build the muscle. Don't forget, if you like this video, hit that subscribe button, smash it so you get that bell notification. You can see whenever I come out with a new video, and like it if you can, give it a thumbs up, and also follow my Instagram, and never forget, especially when you're eating dessert, to stay hyper.